massive, crazed wild boar tearing across the Queensland fields, smashing through reinforced fencing like it's nothing more than fragile twigs. Steel posts bend, wire snaps, and the earth shakes beneath its thundering hooves as it leaves a path of chaos behind shredded crops, broken barriers, and a trail of devastation stretching across the land. For months, these feral beasts have terrorized farmers, storming fields in the dead of night and wiping out entire harvests within minutes. The agricultural losses are now spiraling into the tens of millions of dollars, pushing the region toward economic disaster. In response, the government makes a swift and decisive move, authorizing Finn's elite hunting team to intervene. This is not just a mission. It is a fight to reclaim land that once knew peace. But as the team gears up for battle, each member knows this will be far more than a hunt. It will be a battle of nerves, precision, and survival dot at the break of dawn. Long before sunlight touched the horizon, deep tire tracks already carved into the dew-covered soil. Finn's team had begun the hunt long before most people even woke. They split up across the vast terrain, each member taking an assigned zone with military-like precision. Finn moved methodically, step by step, his senses sharpened and alert to any sign of movement. The morning air was thick, quiet, and ominous. Then a sharp beep pierced the silence, the newest generation tracker detecting something large. Finn froze instantly, raising his weapon with practiced calm. A violent rustling erupted from the brush. The beast exploded into view, massive, furious, eyes burning with rage. Finn didn't hesitate. One clean shot, perfectly placed, echoed across the field. The force of the bullet dropped the monster instantly. But there was no time to celebrate. This was just the beginning of a long and dangerous day. Finn pressed deeper into the fields, edge where visibility was almost zero, with thick brush swallowing every line of sight. Suddenly, a low growl rippled through the air, followed by a violent burst of movement. Dust shot up like smoke as a second beast charged from the shadows. Finn reacted without missing a beat, firing a rapid volley that cut off its escape route. The boar collapsed only meters away. His heart pounded. His mind stayed razor sharp. He barely had time to catch his breath before his iPhone buzzed an urgent alert from teammates. Without hesitation, Finn sprinted back to the vehicle and sped across the open field. But danger struck first. A dark figure shot out from behind a grove of trees. Ben leaped from the moving vehicle, dropping to a knee in one fluid motion. He steadied his aim, tracking every unpredictable move of the charging beast. A volley of shots rang out. The boar stumbled, then collapsed, sliding across the dirt in a cloud of dust. Another threat was neutralized. Another patch of land momentarily safe. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the world transformed. Shadows swallowed the fields, and danger multiplied. The team strapped on thermal gear and night vision scopes, moving like silent phantoms through the darkness. Finn positioned himself at the boundary where farmland met dense wilderness, the perfect ambush point. 15 tense minutes passed until his binoculars picked up faint outlines, wild boars moving through the field. Unaware they were walking straight into a death trap. Finn steadied his rifle and fired with measured precision. Each target dropped cleanly. Elsewhere, lion locked onto a massive herd on the eastern ridge. His shots were flawless, echoing through the still night air like a deadly metronome. By the end of the night, the ground was littered with fallen beasts, the team's weapons smoking and their nerves strained. But they all knew the truth. This was only temporary. The boar population grew faster than anyone could imagine, and if they stopped even for a moment, the fields would be lost again. The battle soon shifted to a new and unforgiving terrain, the winter forest. Snow blanketed the landscape, muffling sound and burying tracks beneath layers of ice. This dense frozen forest was notorious for harboring some of the most aggressive beasts during the cold months. Finn's team gathered early, their breaths rising in icy clouds as they organized gear and prepared for another grueling hunt. They moved into the forest in formation, following faint hoofprints and broken branches that revealed the boar's path. Minutes passed in tense stillness until a sudden shadow darted through the trees. A marksman reacted instantly, firing a shot that echoed like thunder in the silent forest. The boar collapsed into the snow, its dark body stark against the white landscape.
If you'll enjoy this video, please like and subscribe my channel for more information.